I think it's about time that I talked about this film. Yes, Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix as the title character, who in this film is called Arthur Fleck. This film, in a nutshell, it deals with a lot of stuff. Mental health. So for a lot of people, this can be either quite disturbing or it could hit home for a few things. Shows quite a few things that's wrong with society as well, because I'm going to say that I think that Arthur Fleck is treated like shit throughout this film. So it's no wonder really that he does what he does at the end of the film. It's different. Todd Phillips' direction, the acting by Joaquin Phoenix, it's a very daring film. It's a very ballsy film. And I can understand why some people maybe complain about it because of some scenes in the film, but I can also understand why people are regarding it as a masterpiece. Some people are saying that this is the best film this year. I'm not so sure if it is the best film this year. It's definitely one of the best. I can definitely, absolutely say that. It is one of the best. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, look, I can't compare him to Heath Ledger's Joker. He was just phenomenal as he was in The Dark Knight. Joaquin Phoenix is also really phenomenal, and it's completely different though. It's a completely different take. If you watch the film, if you watch both of the films side by side, then you can see totally two different interpretations, because this is an adult film. This is 15 or over. You have to be 15 or over to watch this film. There's really gritty, violent scenes, and there's a few F-bombs here and there. So it's not your typical, oh, I'm going to save the world and everything like that. It's not anything like that. It's not a typical comic book movie or anything like that. But if anything, it seems to be like the most realistic adaptation that we've had, like, from this genre in recent years. They decided to set the film in the 1980s, which I actually think was a really good move. I think the period setting for all of that is perfect. You've got a lot of things going on in New York. You've got a talk show host who is played brilliantly by Robert De Niro. You don't see him for much of the film, but he does prove to be a pivotal part in the film. We also have a little bit of tie-ins to the Wayne family. And, well, the main focus of this film is, of course, Arthur Fleck, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, and he is just superb. He gives a tremendous performance. I would be so surprised if he did not win the Academy Award for Best Actor in this film, because honestly, I've thought this for ages. I think Joaquin Phoenix is a fantastic actor. He's never won an Oscar. I think this should be the film where he finally wins the award for, and he totally deserves it. He totally nails the whole struggle of this character, because there's a lot of things wrong with him, but at the same time, you sort of feel sorry for this character throughout the film as well. There's all sorts of twists and turns here and there, which I didn't expect in this adaptation. And it's really interesting what they've done with this character here in this film. And I think I speak for many people when I say I want to see more. I want to see more of this Joker. I want to see a sequel. Maybe we could see more films like this now that DC could do. as the DC Extended Universe or World of DC, whatever the hell it's called. It's not exactly been great. It's been hit and miss. They've had a few good things and they've had a few bad things as well. This is more of a standalone and it totally works. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's a film which, as I said before, it's very ballsy. It's not your typical comic book film by any means. You don't need to be a comic book fan to see this film. It deals with a lot of social issues. And that's all I can say. Without fully spoiling the film, that's what it deals with. There's some really messed up moments in this film. Really, really messed up, violent moments. If you've watched the film, you've seen the film, then you may have an idea what I'm talking about, because honestly, it's really messed up. So for that, I give this film a 10 out of 10. Been giving a few films 10 out of 10 recently, but honestly, Joker, in my eyes, it is a great film. Very controversial film, but a good sort of controversial. I know, I can understand why people won't like it. I can understand why people will go out hating this movie, maybe hating the way that the Joker was handled, because maybe they wanted to see a different sort of take on their character. But I think for the way that it was done, the way it was written, the way it was directed, the way it's portrayed by Joaquin Phoenix, it works. It's different. It's not what we've seen before. And, you know, I hate to do this, but when you compare his Joker to the Jared Leto Joker, then this Joker wins by a million miles. So yeah, I would say check it out if you can, but I can understand, like, if you've seen trailers and you don't really want to see it because you may feel like you get disturbed by it. I totally get that. It's one of those films, I think this is going to be like some sort of Marmite film. Some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it, and it turns out I'm one of the people who love it. So yeah, it gets a thumbs up from me. Thank you very much for watching this review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more and see you very soon. Bye for now.